Hello, anyone out there that's watching and listening. Good evening. Happy Easter if that's your thing. Happy Sunday if that's your thing. Otherwise, good day. Whoa, the camera snapped into place. Hello, Giselle. I'm Mixer. Hi. There's a helicoptering over there. There it is. Neat shadow line across the ground to the northwest. Yeah, there's certainly some neat looking light going on out here right now. I can see the shadows along on the city too. Alright, I wanted to look at the mountains over here. I can see Superstition is completely in the sun. Well, not completely, but mostly. Well, let me turn back this way. So that's northwest. It's pretty neat looking. Look at all those houses down there. It looks so tiny. There it is. There's the star of the show. Phil on Periscope asks, is that Camelback Mountain? I don't think so. I don't know if I can see Camelback from here. Or rather, if I can make it out. It's certainly over there. I don't think it's moved. So I'm guessing it's still over there somewhere. We are currently looking to the northwest-ish, more west than north. There's a helicopter in the sky over here searching for a mate. Phil on Periscope says they grew up in Phoenix. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where. Like I've been to Camelback before, but from where I'm currently sitting and what I'm looking at, I'm not sure which one is which. I'd have to get out a map to do that and figure it out. But yeah, I'm sure it's over there. Over here, that's I think the Phoenix Mountain Preserve, and then over there we've got a mixture of I believe South Mountain and Estrella Mountains. And then kind of right along the horizon there at the end of the road, you can see the silhouette of downtown Phoenix. Looks like the helicopter's coming back. Still looking for a mate. Bump up the exposure a bit there. Well, the sun's a little blown out, but not much I can do about that right now. Sunsets in about 23 minutes. Yeah, it's 6:55 is when sunset is at. sky's a nice blue over here. Yeah, the south is certainly pretty. Like, look at the contrast there. Look at the sky at the top compared to the sky at the bottom. So I am live streaming on a couple different services. There's a cactus wren right on the fence next to me doing its thing. So if you hear me talking to responses that you can't see, it's because I'm live streaming on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter / Periscope, and Mixer. And maybe I'll get a nah. I was gonna get a little video. So I got the drone in video mode today, and I'm grabbing little snippets here and there. I prefer to say grabbing snippets instead of shooting things with my drone, because that could be mistaken for something entirely different. The sun's super blown out. Okay, so now I got the exposure as far down as it will go. Doesn't look very nice. It's still, right now, still pretty bright, where I can't quite get the right combination of shutter speed and FPS. But it still looks nice. I'm gonna bring the drone down in a moment here. And needs a new battery. So let's do that right now. Setting it down on the ground. All right, we're back on. Drone's initializing. And we're ready to go. Wait, I'm gonna do something here. Let's start right here. There. Just taking a little video. Capturing a little footage. Just making fancy still images that move in sequence. Let's make another one. Let's do it again. That one black guy in mixer. Gross. The sun. Shoot it down. That one black guy, I'm trying to shoot it down. How are you doing today? What's new and exciting in the life of yours? I couldn't think of anything else to say. Tired. Last night was a lot. What happened? What was going on last night? Was there like some sort of event on Mixer? And I've been pretty disconnected from the Mixer world, other than just like streaming on it and popping in a channel here and there. There's a cricket nearby. I don't know what it's doing. It's just making a bunch of noise. That one Black Guy Mixer says, I was up all night in Louis B's stream. They were using Zoom video chatting. I got invited to join them. I decided why not, and it was both entertaining and very messy. There were a lot of drunk people. Oh my gosh. That could potentially be a lot of fun. How was it though? Was it a nice chit chat? Jeff on Facebook, beautiful video as always, entertaining me at work. Jeff, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Nothing beats seeing it with your real eyes, but hey, I'm glad you're enjoying this. Thanks for watching. No, I appreciate that. It's something I'd be doing anyway, but I appreciate the fact that I can afford to share this with other people. That one Black Eye follows up with, it was nice overall, but drunk people tend to be emotionally all over the place. Yeah, that can be a thing, that's for sure. So were you partaking in any of the drinking, or were you there as like a sober voice of reason? Moderating in real life via a Zoom call. Drizella, thank you. I saw your suggestions. I will keep that in mind. So, because nobody's asked, and because it's popping around in my head, I figured now is a great time to let everyone know that I'm considering buying an RC car. I want to get like a little remote controlled car that would be desert terrain worthy, something I could mount a camera to and drive around. So like a drone, but for the ground. That one black guy says, I was not drinking. I was one of 3 people that were not drinking and chatting with 17 people. And chatting with 17 people is hard, sober or not. Yeah, that's true. It is tough, especially when you're all in the same call talking over each other. And if the video's not lining up, it can be hard to get the cues that someone wants to say something. We've got a plane screaming across the sky. I really hope that when I go through these videos on YouTube and I enable the like the auto captioning, that it gets some of these random sounds that appear. Like in brackets at the bottom of the screen, you'd read child screams in distance, followed by chainsaw noises, followed by airplane noises. Half of my jokes landed. Also, RC cars would be cool to see. Yeah, I think so. I really want to find one that has as good as control quality as the drone does, because the drone that I have is really good for like, I can do really quick turns, or I can do nice subtle smooth. The controller's very responsive, or the drone's very responsive to the controller. I'm not too worried about camera, because maybe I could mount something to it. But purchasing said thing is pretty low on my list of things that I'm going to purchase. I just think it would be fun. I'm looking and thinking of other ways where I can be outside doing things, live streaming. I mentioned before, but most of the time when I'm out hiking, I don't have a very good cell phone signal, so often I can't live stream that. And it's tough to live stream it because I often want both my hands free. So holding a gimbal with my phone would be uncomfortable, or is uncomfortable. See, any of the lights coming on yet? The entire city is dark. Ideally, I'd like to have one of those Live View solo backpacks that take a couple different mobile modems and bonds the signal together and gives you a much stronger signal when you're out and about on the cell network. That one black guy comes in with a extremely powerful comment. Your streams are a nice break from watching people indoors playing Animal Crossing. Hey, I won't lie, if I had a Switch to play Animal Crossing on reliably, consistently, I'd probably be doing that. However, I am glad that I don't, because I might neglect things like this. So thank you, that one black guy. I'm glad that you find this to be a nice break from the crossing of animals. It's a very bizarre moment of zen, accompanied by bird noises. I think one of these days I may go for a walk. I'll take the drone for a walk. I just won't be able to see any chat when I do that. Let's turn this son of a bitch to the south. Oh my god, what is that in the sky? Someone dropped a Cheeto. this is a pretty cool cloud. You think the sky was winking at me? So Drizella thinks the sky was winking at me. I bet it was too. I mean, after what we saw yesterday. See, the bottoms of these clouds are starting to turn pink. So now we're looking south. You can hear the quails beeping. That was my spot on quail call. Quails sound like pigs. Got it. Yeah. Like a higher pitched, I guess it is kind of like a higher pitched snort. Ooh, those clouds are dark. Ooh, check out the colors over the mountain range over there. That's pretty slick. It's a nice dark orange, blood orange. That's pretty cool looking. I don't know how it's coming across on the live streaming platforms, but on my screen it looks pretty cool. I'm taking a video. I'll probably keep recording video on this framing until I need to bring the drone down. Because then I'll take the footage of that and speed it up to make like a pseudo time lapse, a pseudo time lapse. Got one more battery left. One more battery. I guess one more battery would have been fine to say. One more battery left is kind of redundant, huh? Because the other ones didn't leave, they're still there. All right, so the drone's coming down. We're gonna swap it out. The battery. weeds. Enjoy my weeds. Ooh, yeah. Sometimes it's difficult to turn it off because you gotta push, you gotta double click it, double tap it in a certain way. Sometimes I'm too slow. Okay, so the new battery is in. The drone's initializing. All right. Still over there glowing. Mount Doom over there or whatever. But let's reframe it and let's look around a bit. Those clouds are so dark. Those clouds look like a ratty blanket. Ooh, the shadow of superstition. The silhouette of superstition. That'll be the name of my book whenever I find the lost Dutchman's treasure. Oh, here we go. Ooh, look at that glow. So tomorrow I won't be, unless something changes, I will not be doing a sunset live feed, but I will be doing a sunrise. Because on Monday nights, live on Mixer, I'm a guest on a show where we solve a crossword puzzle. It's usually just a bunch of people in chat saying random answers and helping us solve a puzzle. Usually it's chat that solves the puzzle and not us. But that happens at 5 p.m. Central. I'm sorry, 7 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Arizona time on mixer.com/tipsyroo. I'm getting a whiff of a skunk. I don't believe I've recently farted, so there is probably an actual skunk somewhere nearby. It's not my breath, I just checked. And the egg that was in my back pocket was thrown away last week. Okay, so some of the lights of the city are starting to come on. A lone child wanders the street, searching for their parents or their friend. So I bumped the exposure value up a bit. I don't necessarily think it looks any better. That's actually probably right about there is decent. It's amusing where, like, I can watch someone else's video and it can be, the video could be low quality and it won't bother me a bit. But if it's mine, oh hell no, it's gotta be perfect. It's currently 9 minutes after 7 p.m. in Arizona. There's a light breeze coming from somewhere, and it's a temperature outside. Stay tuned for another weather update, 15 to 20 minutes. Not a whole lot going on in the city. Got a little traffic going here and there. Some of the lights are starting to come on. People are probably settling down to their couch to watch their favorite program, or whatever people do on a Sunday night. Overhead, a small plane is beginning to fly by. Not sure if I will be able to get it on camera because it might be too high. Yo, where you at? That's off in the distance there. It's too far. Biplane. Our time together was short, but I already missed you. So you see the clouds in the sky right there. That's where oil comes from. They just send up some of the sky miners and they drill oil straight out of those dark clouds. And the trick is to do it before it starts to rain. Because once it starts to rain, it's gone. You can't get it back. Those near clouds are moving so fast. Drizella observes from Mixer.com. Are they really now? Are they really moving fast? My inability to sit still prevents me from seeing such a thing. But I will trust in your eyeball judgment. And I'm going to record a little video from this perspective, from this frame, from this whatever. And then I will play back the footage and be like, huh, yeah, you're right. You're right. I can see it. I can see them moving. It's pretty cool. But I'm going to get some footage of it because then I can speed it up. So I'm recording, I'm currently recording at 4K resolution, 24 frames per second. For those of you keeping score at home. If anyone ever asks what your stats are, you can be like 4K, 24 FPS. And then people are going to be like, oh, I'm so glad your resolution's so large. Oh my God, look at that cloud. That's a shiv right there if I ever saw one. That cloud's gonna stick ya. I hear a helicopter or a plane coming by. It almost sounds like it's purring. Or that cloud is a mouth or a face with a bad toupee. See, that's the neat thing. Oh, no. Or a mouth of a face with a bad toupee. Okay, I see. I get it. That's the neat thing of with clouds, is that the longer you look at them, the more you see. You hear that bird? It's whistling at me. If my avian interpretation is correct, it's saying, hey, flesh-covered meat vessel, come here. Well, guess what? It's time to bring the drone down. It's time to be all done. All right, so I'm gonna bring this drone down. Bring it down. Oh yeah. I think one of these days I need to get some cinematic footage of the drone on my roof. I can't get it to come any closer. All right. So, yeah, thanks for hanging out and watching me watch the sky, or actually watching the sky. You didn't really watch me. So yeah. Happy Sunday, everybody.